Hello everyone and welcome back. I am back to share the challenge. Okay, so yay! I am so excited because I haven't done a challenge in so long. But this is what the challenge is going to be about, and I hope you're excited about this and I hope you participate. I want to have some fun with my subbies. So you have to be a subby to my channel and you can subscribe now if you're interested in playing. You have to be 18 or older and you have to be a crafty YouTuber or an active crafter. If you don't make videos, um, I will go and check your channel and see if you're active in the crafting community so that I know I'm not giving away prices to just anyone, but to actually people who are crafting and are part of this community. So I hope you understand that because I work hard for my money, so I'm not just gonna give it away to just anyone who is here on YouTube to win prizes. So this is for my subbies and for us to have some fun and hopefully to motivate you to use up the new dies that you have all been getting and to use the ones that you've had and you're not using, or even to use your cutting machines. I don't have an electric cutter like a Cricut or a Cameo or any of those. Mine are. I have to use my um, manual die cutting machines to cut my dies. But if you cut your dies or your shapes using a machine that's electric, then you can do that too. As long as we're playing within the theme of die cuts. So this is the name of the challenge. It is called Use Your Die Cuts, and it's going to be backwards because I'm facing the camera. So Use Your Die Cuts Challenge by Evie, and I'll use that as the title of the video, so you can just copy that and paste it on your title when you do your video response if you are willing to participate. Okay, so it's easy. It's easy. All you have to do is use your die cuts and create a tag or an ATC. So those are small, not a big place. Not a complicated project to work on. And I will ask you to use at least a 3x6, which is this size here. But you can also use the Prima tags, which are longer and give you more space to play with, and you have the backgrounds already pre-made, or you can cut your own. There's also, I don't know if you guys have this, but there's also this die by Tim Holtz that is this size. So if I put it back here and I put this here, that's a standard size tag. So you can cut your own or use a pre-made one like these that are manila ones that come in packs, or you can die cut it or use one of the Prima ones. Any type of tag base that you want to use, you can use, but you must use your dies to create with. Okay, so I don't mind the style that you created in and the theme. That is up to you because I want you to be inspired and I want you to use your dies. And it's gonna be a challenge for me too because I use my steel dies, like these type of dies. I use them often, but the thin dies, I have a few. I don't have a huge collection, but I have a few, and I kind of have a hard time using it because I either don't cut the whole thing through, or I never get around to using them. So this is going to challenge me to use them, and I shouldn't be using my hand too much. So you can either do that or do an ATC, which is a 2.5 by 3.5 format, and those are artist trading cards, and you create your design in this base or on this base, and you are to use your dies to do it in this format. So you can do one or the other, or you can do both, and that way you'll be participating in the challenge using your dies, any type of dies that you have. And those of you who have gotten all those beautiful dies from Tuesday morning and have been finding all those deals, This is a chance for you to use those dies and try them out and share them with your subbies in your channel. And yeah, that's all you have to do. Create a tag or an ATC and share a video of the project that you've made. That's the first way that you're able to participate. You make a video sharing this challenge and what you created for it, which is the tag or the ATC or both. And that will give you one entry. Now, if you don't have a YouTube, if you don't make videos on YouTube, and you would like to just create one or the other and send it to me, that'll give you one entry also. Okay, so let's go through the ways that you can participate. You must be a subby, and you can subscribe now because you're gonna have from August 11th till September the 30th in order to participate. You have all of that time to create your tag or your ATC using your dies. So you can make your project and send it to me for one entry. You can make your project and share a video of your project. You must link me your video so that I can get to see it. Okay, so you can either copy the link and paste it here on the comments on this challenge video, or you can send me a private message with the link and I'll open the link and look at the video. That way I don't have to search through all of YouTube to find the video that you created for this. And so that's going to give you one entry. If you create it and share, one entry. If you create it and send it because you don't make videos, that's one entry. If you make the project and you share your video and you mail it to me, then you're going to get 3 entries. So if you make your video response, you create your tag or your ATC and you send it to me, and yeah, if you do both, you get 3 entries. If you do all 3, which is creating the video and sharing it and mailing it to me, plus you send me die cuts when you mail it, you will get another set of entries. So that's going to be, let me make this clear. Let me just read it from here. So project sent, 1 entry. Project plus a shared video, 1 entry. Project plus a shared video and mailing it to me gives you 3 entries. All 3 plus sending the die cuts in a white or cream or metallic paper, you get 5 entries. Send friends over. Send those friends of yours that love die cutting over to this challenge so that they can join and participate. That's going to give you an extra entry, and they need to let me know that you've sent them. So if there's a friend of yours who loves die cutting and you know would like to participate in this challenge, send them over to the challenge. And if they join and they send me, they participate, they join the challenge and they participate, you're going to get 1 entry. So I'm not going to give entries to just people that are showing up and saying I came over from. If they actually join the challenge and they tell me that they were sent by you, I'll add an entry to whatever amount of entries you already have. And if they send, not only participate by making a video, but if they actually send me their tag or an ATC and die cuts, I'll give you an additional entry. Okay, I'll write those down. I'll take a video of this. I'm gonna flip the camera over and take a video of this tag with those so that you can really get to see it if you pause it. Okay. And I'm making this video on my tablet, so it's going to be the smaller format, but the quality of the video is going to be better than the one on my phone. So, because it's HD. So the title is Use Your Die Cuts Challenge by Evie. It starts on August the 11th, ends on September the 30th, which is a Friday, by 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So you make a tag not smaller than 3 by 6 inches, make an ATC 2 by 5 and 3 by 5. And what I meant by saying the 3 thing is if you send me a tag, an ATC, and you actually send it to me and you make a video, that was going to give you the I'm making this more complicated than it has to be, right? But you're gonna get one entry for the tag, one entry, and one entry for the ATC. If you make both of them, I'll add to that. Okay? Am I getting too complicated? It might be, right? So make an ATC, make a tag, make a VR, and send me your link or a copy and paste it on the comments. Share the challenge and create and invite friends who love dice, and send me your creation for an extra entry. Add guidebooks with a cardstock for added entries. Okay, so is that clear enough? And then the other thing that I wanted to ask of you guys, because you're the ones who are going to be participating, for the prices, what I have on my budget for this challenge is $30. So I have two choices. I can either do a first price for $20 on your PayPal, and if you don't have a PayPal account, we might be able to do something online for like a voucher or a gift certificate or whatever to a store of your choice online, and I can go in and do that for you. And then the second price would be a $10 PayPal or the same thing. And the other choice would be to do 3 prices of $10. So it would be 3 winners of $10, or 1 first winner of 20 and 1 second winner of 10. And I would like you guys to vote on that, because I was going to do 20 and then 10, but if I do 3 of 10, a lot more people get to win something. So you guys choose whichever you want, but my budget for this challenge is $30, and I can split it either way. What else? I don't know if I'm forgetting anything else. It is for US and international, because I don't have to send the packages. So if it's a PayPal or an online gift certificate, I can do it to international or US. And I think that's about it. If you have any questions, please let me know, and then I'll try to clarify it on a future video. I hope you all are excited about this. It's a motivation to use those dice that you've been like going crazy and getting, and all of you who are collecting dice. And I don't know if you're like me, but I tend to I love it, I buy it, and then I leave it in my pile of things to use, and I don't actually get to it. So I need challenges to motivate me to use things sometimes. Things like that I don't use all the time. And the thin dies are one of the things that I'm not using. And sending me dies when you say not dies, die cuts. Sending me die cuts when you send your entries, if you want to do that for additional entry opportunities. I'm asking you to send them in white cardstock or cream cardstock, because that way I can paint them any color that I want to go with the project that I'm using. I can alter them with my mixed media projects. So that helps me out a lot. It's also, I don't know if it's easier, because you can use your scraps and things for that. But it makes it easier for me to use in any project that I want, and I don't have to match the paper or the scrapbook paper that you used. If you send it in white or in cream, I can alter it any way I want. Same thing if you're cutting out from your machines. So if it's not a steel die cut and you're cutting it out of your Silhouette or your Cameo or your Scan and Cut or whatever it is, the machine that you have, yeah, just cut it out of cardstock or chipboard if you can. Those materials I use a lot. So if you want to send something and have me be able to use it more, it would help if it's in that. I do not have metallic papers, so if you want to send gold die cuts or silver or copper or any of those metallic colors, that'll be fun too, because I don't have that type of paper to cut with, so I don't have any of those that I can remember right now, unless it's something that I bought. But I don't have the papers to cut mines, not even the punch outs or anything. I don't have the papers to do it. So if you can do that when you're sharing your die cuts, it would be awesome. I mean, I know it's more expensive, so I'm not expecting that. That's why I'm saying white or cream cardstock, because it's just stock cardstock that it's thick enough for us to alter, and anyone can get that. You can even use the cereal boxes, and just make sure that when you cut the die cut, the area, so it's easier for me to alter the area that is facing the like the actual die should be the cardboard and not the printed part, because then I would have to gesso it more times because it's glossy, so it's harder to alter that. But you can use scraps of cardboard from packaging that you have. Um, anything like that. You guys that are doing die cuts all the time, you have materials that you love to use, and you know you can use more in projects, so you know what to type of thing to do. And that is if you want to send me your tag or your ATC and add the die cuts. You don't have to do that. I'm not expecting you to do that. I'm just saying that if you do, it will help me to use it more if it's like that. And I will give you another entry for going through the trouble of doing that and the expense of sending it to me. But it's a small enough format for you guys to send a little package with your tag or your ATC. That's really small, so it's easy to share. It's not expensive to mail, and Puerto Rico is part of the U.S., so it's U.S. shipping. Um, so yeah, I hope you're excited about this. I hope you join me and participate. I would love, 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 love to have many of you participating. Would love for you to share it with others who you know love die cutting, or you know will love the challenge of using up their dies to create with, in a format that's simple enough to apply it to. Okay, and as soon as my hand is better, because right now, I mean, I can do this, but I can't really put pressure on all of this part. So I'm not making too many projects right now. So die cutting things for me would help me do one step less for the things that I create. So um yeah, but that it's something that I wanted to do. After clearing up my table, I wanted to go into my dies and start cutting them out and using them up. I want to create like a little plastic box where I have pre-cut die cuts, because that's one of the things that stops me from actually doing it, because I have a small amount of time to create in, and to actually get the die and then get the die cut machine out and whatever, it takes time. So if I have pre-cut white and cream and basic cardstock items that I can alter for my projects, it just makes it easier. And if you guys send me things that I don't have, a lot more fun, because I have more things to work with. So yeah, it's just something that I've been wanting to do. I've been wanting to do a challenge for a while. I've seen a lot of people going crazy over their hauls on dyes. I can't get to them because I'm here in Puerto Rico and we don't have the stores. So it would be a fun way for you guys to share some die cuts and how you've used them. Um, yeah, and I just wanna interact with all of you and make it fun. So hugs and kisses, everyone. Please leave a comment down below. I'm not gonna be replying to the comments because I don't want. I want to be able to leave the space for the links and for your voting on whether you want the 3 prices of 10 or 1 of 20 and 1 of 10. Okay, so I'll be waiting for that, and I'll give it a couple of days. Maybe by tomorrow. Maybe by Sunday. By this Sunday, which is gonna be tomorrow's 11th, what, the 13th, um, we'll decide which price it's gonna be, or we can give it some time, because I mean it's gonna be the $30 split into whatever amounts, 20 or and 10 or 3 10s. That's gonna be the price, but um, so there's no rush on that. You already know the range, and I want you guys to participate in voting for that, because the price is going to be for you guys. So help me decide whether to do it first and second or 3 prices of 10. Okay? So, besitos everyone. Thanks for stopping by, for watching. Hope everything is clear. If you have any questions, leave it in your comment, and I'll try to address as many as I can on the video, on a video following up on this, okay? And give it a thumbs up if you like the challenge, so that I know that you guys like it. Um, yeah, I want to see how many of you are up to this challenge, and I think I'm giving you enough time to be able to do it, because even if you're not sending it and you're sharing your video, then Even those who are international don't have the issue of the time. But if you are sending it from out of the U.S., you have time to be able to do that. It's a die cut and a project, and sharing it and sending it if you want, and adding additional die cuts to the package if you want. Make a tag or an ATC, or both if you want, and just know that one tag is an entry, one ATC is an entry. If you send both of them, you'll get an entry for each one. Okay? And if you send die cuts, that's an additional entry. Okay? So, bye bye.